charge of the action, your referee, Rob Hines.
Дэвид. Michael. All right, gentlemen, 3 rounds under the unified rules of mixed martial arts. Any questions, David? Any questions, Michael? Touch gloves if you want. Back up, we'll get it going.
London shoot fighters Michael Venom Page, JMTK's David Риклс. See, this is Fortnite. I told you, look what's happening. Bell in round 1. And the histrionics continue. Page's 8-fight Bellator winning streak tied for 3rd longest in company history behind AJ McKee's 11, Ben Askren's 9, and the mind games, Big John, already going on here. Lots of feinting.
You have a good movement by Риклс. He's not going backwards, he's going lateral. And that's what you have to do with MVP. You cannot sit there and go backwards. MVP, the only guy that you can match up in MMA with him is Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, because they fight very similar like.
Page's last fight in Bellator, November 2016 at Bellator 165, split decision win over Fernando Gonzalez.
That was a fight when you had Fernando Gonzalez thinking that someone like Fernando's going to come after MVP. He decided to sit back, try to be the counter striker, and those two styles just didn't work out. It was a boring fight that MVP ended up winning.
There's the lightning quick jab from Michael Venom Page.
But you notice where Риклс is starting to put Page.
Oh, Риклс gets tagged again with that jab.
Again, look at the distance and look where he's starting to put Page. That is what Риклс can do. He's that kind of fighter. He's not going to just get
wow! Right uppercut, so precise. As precise as an atomic clock is Michael Venom Page.
And when you're looking at this, it's not so much the speed, it's the timing and his ability to change the distance when he wants.
Yeah, Page's timing makes a metronome envious. David Риклс standing in front of him and gets tagged with a 3-punch combination by Michael Venom Page. There's another right hand that lands.
And again, look at the accuracy of what's occurring with Michael Venom Page here, Morrow.
Wow.
Those are straight shots right where they're supposed to be.
How do you prepare for someone like Michael Venom Page?
You know what?
Serious question.
It is a serious question, especially for David, because you can't find people that match what he does. There's very few people out there that do, and so it's so difficult to get prepared to fight MVP.
Of course, Anderson Silva did meet Chris Weidman, and at times the histrionics can have a way of catching up to you, but not so far for Michael Venom Page, 12-0, including 8 wins in Bellator.
You know, the whole thing with Anderson Silva, Anderson was more of a Muay Thai style fighter.
Wow, spinning heel kick by Page that Риклс is saying no, 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 which usually means okay, yes. All right, we are watching a human video game in the form of Michael Venom Page.
You are, and look, see, notice again, notice the control of the distance. Риклс is doing things right, and he's coming after him, and he's throwing good offensive techniques, and they're just missing by inches. And that's what Michael Venom Page can do to you, and he can frustrate you.
Okay. Michael Venom Page, all about putting on a show, wants to entertain, fell in love with salsa dancing, capoeira, all about body movement, and it is beginning to fluster, discombobulate David Риклс, and that, I'm sure, is part of Michael Page's plan.
It always is. You want to get into your opponent's head. You want to make them guess. You want to make them feel confused, because that's going to lead to you being victorious.
One of those shots by Page has already forced caused a leaky faucet, and Риклс gets tagged by the right hand. Another right uppercut. Риклс back on his feet.
He's on his feet, but he is hurt. And this is where you look at Michael Venom Page, you go, all right, you're just different because he just sits there and waits. He lets the guy get up, doesn't attack him, doesn't go after him. It's like, I want to play with you, and that's scary.
He is toying with David Риклс like a predator with his prey, and now even talking to David Риклс. But the caveman, a Bellator staple, he will stay in the fight as long as he can, but man, this is unbelievable.
Well, there was a lot of talk by Dave Риклс. He's going to take his heart.
Well,
and you know, those things that sometimes they come back to bite you. I like the fact that Dave said, I'm not afraid of you, but you got to give respect where it's due.
Another 1-2 combination that scores. It is Michael Venom Paige's world in the first round, and we are all just visitors. Wow!
You're dancing in the break between rounds.
And the crowd at SSC Arena Wembley, Michael Paige has them in the palm of his hands. And he's about to try to give more hands to David Caveman Риклс here as we begin round 2. How does David Риклс even begin to try to solve this?
It's so difficult and it's so frustrating for David Риклс because he's doing the things right. It's just that he hasn't dealt with someone that's as good at controlling that distance and understanding when to explode the top.
Oh, wow, lead right hand that clocks David Риклс. And that just, Риклs' face exploded much, and the referee, it's over, much like the knee to Cyborg.
He's giving up.
He's giving up.
I don't know what he's doing. He's giving up.
Referee, he's giving up. It's over. Michael Venom Paige, 13-0. And all I can say is Mamma Mia. Bellator 200 delivering the highlights and delivering the pain to David the Caveman Риклс. Michael Venom Paige may very well be the MVP, and now, the gauntlet, Thanos